I've got an itch I can't scratch, I'm missing a piece that completes a whole part of me, an open wound scar to see. Everybody come here, gather round, welcome to the freak show, the best in town. What the hell's wrong with me? I don't get along with anybody, honestly. I've been living in my own head constantly, thoughts jumbled round, think I need a new lobotomy. Wait, all these thoughts are too negative, I don't wanna get lost in the sedative. Gotta show them what I got, I'm competitive. You know I'm about to go off, I won't let them win, I'll take a stab. I wanna chase the bag, I wanna weigh, I can change all the things I lack. I gotta face the facts, I got a taste in that. Got me obsessed with the rest, I got an itch to scratch. No way, I'll give up everything.
The venom in my brain, running from the past, wanna escape my pain. I just wanna be a better person, I deserve this, I just wanna break these chains. Always destined for greatness, true to myself, I never fake it. Seen no many once, I just so they get famous. And when I say the truth, most really can't take it.
After WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2010 proved once again nostalgia blinded me, I decided to just get 2011 over with. And let me just say this, Smackdown vs. Raw went out like a bitch.
Oh, no one likes me. My dog won't even look at me. My dog took a shit on the floor because they were so disgusted with me. God, no one's ever gonna love me. Except maybe you. Can you show me your titties? I'll take one more last look around this beautiful world before saying my goodbyes to it. Damn you! No, not now! No, there's a wasp!
What the fuck?
For the last of this long-running series since 2004, SVR's 6-year-long run came to an end with a game that has nothing to add, yet is missing a lot of stuff. It comes with a roster and technical problems that gave me an aneurysm. Let's just get this over with. I'm tired of these games, just like fishing.
I think he's through play. Oh, the hardcore icon!
Create a Superstar has seen more downgrades. You have less assets to play with than ever before. So, when you try to create a wrestler, good luck. Whether you want hairs, boots, underwear, tattoos, bodies, accessories, you name it. There's barely any of it left. They pretty much removed a lot of it. As such, I couldn't give everyone their proper outfits basically. I had to make some slight alterations. Derp had to use a less revealing underwear.
Shit the fuck!
There's less facial hair options as well. How? So I just made Charlie, Muda, Zach, and Derp. That was it. So no Queso, Schlatt, Angry Joe, JD, you name it. I hate this entry's calm mode.
Now that really pisses me off to no end.
Just know you won't have that much to work with in this entry. Maybe PS3/360 owners have more stuff and it's just a limitation of the PS2 version. Whatever the case, I just hate how I just hate how I would have to cut many parts from my cause if I wanted to bring everyone back to only make them look worse than ever before. At this rate, I'll just go play WWF Attitude where my cause looked more accurate to their real-world counterparts.
Mr. Showtime is exactly that! I'm so excited for this match, I passed up 3 fire hydrants on the way! I've been saving it for you, baby!
Creative moveset is still the same as 2010, so expect to edit one at a time with tons of saving screens in between each edit. I hate this, it's just a dumb design decision. Why did it need to change out of nowhere? So yeah, just the same old, nothing new to talk about. So what about creative entrance? Surely there's something there to talk about, right? Right? Create an entrance remains the same. The only new things is the ability to choose your 2 title entrants from a tiny list of options. So now you can enter the ring with 2 belts instead of just 1 if you're a multi-title champ. Not a bad idea, but as is, you won't have much variety for what little cause you do end up creating, so samey entrances galore will become the norm in that regard. But as for normal entrance options, it's all the same stuff really, no complaints in that regard.
No, I don't believe that. That's bullshit. There's no way.
Create a Finisher has seen yet another new addition. This time you can make corner finishers on the top ropes, which is neat and all, but I never ended up using the finisher because of this game's boring nature. But more on that later. The only other thing is you cannot name your finishers. You must use a pre-made one from a limited list. Yeah, okay, Ukes, I give up here. Let's move on to create a stable. Create a stable, once again, is the same old. Except, now you can go directly to create an entrance to alter your stable's entrance. Okay, one less menu navigation. As for options in that regard, we have less options for duos this time. Oh man, this game just keeps removing stuff, huh? Whatever, let's move on to the combat, starting off with the roster.
It can't get worse, right? It can and it will, and here it is.
The roster. Oh dear lord, this one is even worse than 2010. I'm honestly shocked they just didn't get rid of everyone and just made you make all your own wrestlers only to fill out the roster instead. Who are some of these people? There's a lot of nobodies now. Plus several are DLC only, meaning PS2 owners are shafted once more. Oh, and you can no longer get hold of several since the PlayStation Network and Xbox Live are all but gone for the 7th generation consoles. So, do what you need to do to get hold of it. Wink, wink.
The half-man, half-gorilla speaks the truth.
We lost many people from last time, and I wasn't able to bring everyone back because of the lackluster roster. Plus, the legends are not really that good, nor do I want to spend all day trying to unlock them via Road to WrestleMania, doing specific objectives, just like in SVR 10. Remember when wrestling games just gave you everything? I let you just have fun? Pepperidge Farm remembers.
Are you crying?
Yes, I'm crying. He hit me with a chair.
The combat basically remains untouched, with only small alterations like now, to pin, you must use the circle button, which was used for grabbing Irish whips and whatnot before. You also no longer press X to get up. Now your wrestler will get up on their own at random. You no longer have a say in this. That's stupid.
So King, are you ready for that big main event later tonight?
This entry supposedly has improved weapon physics. Now tables, ladders, and chairs and more all react more realistically. That's all this game really brings to the table. As for objects, they still are the same as last time. I did not notice any improvements to the way they act during any matches with weapons. Lame.
Look at this!
Also, I've got some bikinis to try on after I finish the shower, so I hope you guys are excited for that.
SVR 10 had AI that didn't really put up much of a fight. Well, that still remains true here in SVR 11. I barely had any challenge when fighting AI in this game, whether it was one-on-one or multiple wrestlers at once. No matter the location, match, wrestler, it was always rather easy. Only once in a while did they actually put up a fight. Those moments I do get taken by surprise because for so long they just didn't do anything. Again, play on something higher than normal. Maybe things are better then.
Going for it! Up the cage again. Will it work this time?
Now, if you want to get someone out of the ring during Battle Royale or Royal Rumble, you need to mash quick time events. Yep, they decided to change things up once more. This time, you have to play Simon Says with the face buttons. Mash whichever is highlighted. If you do it well enough, you'll be rewarded with eliminating your opponent. If you screw up just once, they'll get back into the ring. Absolutely fucking hate this stupid system. It's such fucking bullshit. We don't need this type of thing in the game. It just makes things even worse than it already was. It was perfectly fine before. This makes 0 sense to be in here. Fuck off.
Skull King.
The hardcore icon wins.
No matter what you do, you'll always be forced into WWE Universe mode. Just want to play a match via play? Too bad, bitch. You gotta use WWE Universe, where all your stats, history, and achievements are stored. So whoever wins a Royal Rumble will be in the news section of this mode. All of your previous matches and whatnot will be stored here as well. Alongside pre-made ones you'll be told you have to play next. I hate this concept. Don't force people to play a shit mode like this. It's just a glorified PPV mode / GM mode, and I hate it. I never had fun dealing with this thing.
Not even once.
They did not add any new match types to the game. It's just 2010 with nothing altered at all. So what is the point of this entry? No new match types, a terrible roster, slightly altered combat for the worse. What is the appeal here? The so-called match creator is just match rules where you set up the rules and then fight. It's stupid, tacked on, lame, and pointless. Very on par with the series.
Man, poetry's powerful stuff.
They did not bring back all the tornado tag variants of the past, nor any other cut mode like buried alive match, coffin match, or bra and panty match. So no triple tornado tag or triple threat tornado tag with 3 teams of 2 duking it out. I guess the shitty engine just can't handle the idea of motherfucking fun.
With the Dez press. Look at him unloading with the Dez press. Watch out here. It's going for it.
As for story designer, it remains unchanged as nothing is really moved around or improved. If you were hoping they'd improve this mode akin to Create an Entrance was, well, you're sadly mistaken like I was. The non-stop looping crowd sound, tons of fade to black loading screens, and nothing else really happening as you try to figure out what scene is what and what you could do with them.
Stop being boring!
Is boring. And also still vastly restricted. You can't really do gay jokes by replacing divas with male superstars. Let me make Charlie give flowers to Mudahar and promise sweet passionate hardcore butt sex later on, goddammit.
I have several questions.
You can be my plaything. I can be your toy. I need a medic. I need a medic. I need a medic bag. I'm dying.
On top of not being really improved or altered in any way, story designer comes with a few new scenes and that's about it. It was fun for a few minutes seeing what I could do, but that fun ended faster than your grandpa enjoying a private dance for his 120th birthday party.
So tonight I'm on top. Okay, sweet buns.
No, I'm tired of always being on the bottom. I want to be on top for once.
Oh, come on, sweet buns. Don't be like that. Sweet buns.
Sadly, the entire mode has technical problems holding it back. If you're not careful, depending on how fast you move around the UI and make selections, plus what the scene is and who's in it, the entire game will crap out. I don't know if this is just a PS2 exclusive feature or not, but I wouldn't be surprised if 360 and PS3 owners were shafted like this as well. Honestly, after trying to get a few scenes for this review, I just gave up. It's the same thing as before with a few new scenes and nothing else. It's still limited to 2 stories and only a few scenes / matches. There's still too many loading screens that take forever and nothing you can really do editing wise to make anything engaging or fun. It's still a tacked on mode. Anyways, enjoy this next scene. And let's move on to the other section already. This review is giving me a ball cramp. As per usual, long load times galore is still a thing. You think by now they'd learn to optimize these games, but nope, it's still 30 seconds to a few minutes give or take with the various factors at play. I cannot stand this shit anymore. I'm tired of non-stop loading screens, especially the long ones in these wrestling games. This is inexcusable.
Absolutely.
You can be my plaything.
Yep.
I can be your toy. Just because I'm skinny, I can't be your sick boy.
Road to WrestleMania is still a thing, but has less options than last time. I have no interest in playing as uniques and playing through some Call of Duty-esque campaign with WWE characters. Fuck that. Moving on.
Yeah, he's right.
The new mode is called WWE Universe, and it's just PPV mode / GM mode with a new skin, and sadly you're forced to use it all of the time. Every time you play a match, you gotta use it and save your data, even though cause no longer get any experience points from playing the game. You get nothing for progression. WWE Universe is just where you set up matches and that's it. It's stupid, it's boring, it's a clunky mess to navigate. I hate it. Moving on.
Yep.
Well, that does it. That was the very last SmackDown vs. Raw game. I went in expecting great things and each one just came with so many flaws. Some were better than others, sure, but most were just mediocre wrestling games that haven't aged well, nor were ever good in the first place. From lackluster match types to rosters, the combat system sucking, or even having a lackluster creative superstar system. Honestly, out of all 7 games, I'd say avoid 2011, the original, 07, and 08. Those were the worst offenders. I'll put everything into a ranking when the compilation is ready at the end of the year. Anyways, let's wrap this shit up.
Man, this sucks. It's just like, I don't even know what to say.
At the end of the day, WWE Smackdown vs. Raw 2011 was a massive disappointment. It's a garbage game that borderlines on mediocrity at times, but it's held back by so many problems, just oh so many problems, especially technical problems. And also the roster, to the creation suite, and story designer. It's just nothing special, and the fact this was the very last SVR game is just pathetic. The series didn't go out with a bang, no, Much like Mass Effect, it went out like a fucking bitch. Anyways, that's it for this video. See you all later.
Over quick. He's got evil intention. Oh, the hardcore icon.
And again to the back. The game plan now, clear as day. Target and destroy the back. And you're watching the longest running weekly episode.